It's Humberto Martinez, everybody. Keep it going. For Humberto Martinez, everybody. And your next comedian, folks, I want you to start the applause right now. I want you to welcome to the stage the one and only Keith Lowe.
I think we needed one more line on that song. As you can probably tell from that theme music, when I'm not telling jokes, I'm working as an office manager for an IT firm. Actually, for the handful of you that probably don't know, I shuttle rental trucks. Been doing that for coming up on 10 years. Couple of fellas with the company I'm with asked what they give you after 10 years. I told them an ulcer. They'll actually make an appointment at the hospital for you. Doctor cut you open, scrape away a little piece of your stomach lining, and then the company will send you the bill for the hospital. I thought of a movie idea about truckers, pitched it to a couple of studios. One of them reminded me that Jim Carrey had already made one called Liar, Liar. When you travel like I do, you get to find out how different towns got their name. There's a place in Arizona called Show Low. A little town, Show Low, Arizona. Now, the way it got its name, there were 3 or 4 different people all vying for their suggestions. They decided to cut the cards. But normally, you know, when you cut cards, you want the highest card. They went for the lowest card. Hence the name Show Low. The postmaster didn't like any of their suggestions. He went with the idea from how they arrived at their name. And then there's a town in New Jersey, one of my favorite towns for the story of how it got its name. This goes back to colonial days. They were getting themselves together, just had the 2 problems. First off, what to call ourselves. Secondly, the land they were building on was overrun with cats. So they tried this and that to get rid of the cats. Nothing worked. One day at their town meeting, this one Indian stands up in the back. "We have the same problem, one of our village. We know you pee on cat, you get mad, run away, never come back." Of course, everybody thought this was the craziest idea they'd ever heard. So they start running him out of town. They find a tree, string him up. They keep trying this and that. Nothing works. A little bit later, one farmer says, "Well, I know you didn't like it when the Indians suggested it, but maybe we should try it." So for the next 6 months, mayor says, "Man sees a cat in the street, pull it out, do your business on him. Your civic duty, as it were." And sure enough, it worked. They figured the Indian was the first one to come up with that idea. Of course, before they strung him up, nobody bothered to get his name. So they named the town for the idea. And to this very day, that town is still called Piscataway, New Jersey. And if every word of that is not absolutely true, may lightning strike our wonderful MC. Thank you.
My other one was get struck by lightning. Jesus Christ, one more time for Keep Low. Real quick, folks, we're making our way through the lineup. We're going through pretty quick here. At the end of the show, if you wouldn't mind, they let us use the room for free. We just got to push our chairs and clean up after ourselves, bring our plates up to the bar. So if you do that for me and help me out tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And now, are you ready to keep the fun times rolling in Harrisburg, huh? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to make a lot of noise for the one and only